Best. Maple, what is up? Gary Fried. Yo. Let this opening app play and then we'll get into it. It's council time, baby. Dollar bill. We are starting in like 3 minutes. 4 or 5. Gonna wait for the ad to play. After the council meeting, I'm either doing the Minecraft challenge or I'm gonna do Pogo Stuck. Let me just get settled and grab some water. This ad's gonna play and then we'll start. Chow pow wow, what is up? Alright, this ad is playing. Lo-fi is bumping. I'm not as prepared for this council meeting as I should have been. I made the presentation today. Normally I like to have a day to go over it, practice it a little bit. Did not have that day. All Rain, welcome. Happy Pride Month. Bro, these ads, 3 minutes is so long. And we'll talk about that. I don't think they're going anywhere, but we'll talk about it. It just feels forever. Bro, the escapist stream. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about all of the streams. There's a long one. There's a long one. Alright, this ad is over. What's up, everybody? How's it going? How we doing today? Ready for this council meeting? Feels like it was a long month. Feels like a long month. I can't believe it because the last council meeting, we did it on like the 7th, the 8th, or the 9th or something. It feels like it's been forever. Kind of like a music teacher you had. Feel like it was a short month? That's interesting. I guess like maybe the escapist stream on the end makes it feel like it was a long month. I sort of feel like things were all over the place a little bit. And I think we were sort of all over the board this month. But let's just get right into the council meeting. For those of you that have not been to one of these before, basically it's just going to be a month in review. It's not scary. It should be a little fun. Hopefully it should be a little informative. We're just going to go over some of the stats, talk about plans for the future, that sort of thing. It's sort of like an open discussion for everyone on the council to chime in, talk things over. And yeah, that's basically it. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of here. Welcome everybody to the Council of Shurm May Review. Little stars there for you. There's one more. There we go. Basically what we're going to do today is we're just going to go over the stats for the month of May. We're going to talk about all the content, all the different projects, things we worked on, things we put out. Then we're going to talk about what to expect from June. And then we'll have some time for some more structured feedback and discussion. But feel free to chime in whenever. And let's get right into it. So, turn the music down a little. Thank you. That should be better. That should be better. Yeah, so let's get right into these stats. I think they're interesting. I think that this month was sort of, it feels like not much happened. And there's a couple of reasons why. And, well, we'll start with the revenue. Boom! 10x! We 10x'd last month. That's great. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah. No. 100 on Twitch. Nothing on YouTube. There is nothing on YouTube. Yeah. So that is the crux of the issue here. Nothing on YouTube. And that's fine because I did not post any long form content and none of the shorts really took off. So I wouldn't expect there to be anything on YouTube. Yeah, and I was only affiliate for half of the month. So you'll see on another slide where that comes in. But basically, this is from 2 streams. The bulk of this $97.42, I'm not monetized yet on YouTube. The bulk of this money came from 2 streams where you guys just popped off. I think the first one was the first one where I became affiliate, and then there was one more down the line where there was almost like a, what's that? A bidding war. Whoops. But yeah, so we 10x'd it, and you know, that's still great. Obviously, there's a long way to go to get to the goal of me making a living and being able to do this full time, which is around 2,500 to 3K. So we're a ways off, but progress is progress, and we're not gonna be mad about it. What we want to see in the month of June is YouTube. We want to get monetized on YouTube. Hey, if we 10x it again, we'll be very happy. We'll be very happy. So as far as it goes on Twitch, you know, that's pretty great. It really is just YouTube that we want to get going. And we want to get YouTube fired up as quickly as possible, basically. But overall, like, you can't look at this and be upset, right? Is this enough for me to live off of? No. But is this still great? Absolutely. So nothing bad here, nothing exceptional here, just about what we would expect to see. And we can hope that if we keep growing at this rate, we can keep this up, hopefully. Now, this is the total performance right here. So this is basically the bulk of some of the more important numbers broken down. Now, when I say this is a bit of a nothing month, this is sort of what I'm talking about. So Twitch, things stayed relatively steady. Twitch follows, we got 37 compared to my first month's 49. Not really a metric I care about a ton. Followers don't mean much on Twitch. I don't think it's really that impactful. Our average viewers is at 7.7 this month. I think that is a far more important number, and that is up from 5.8 on the previous month. So the average concurrent viewers did go up. Now, where this graph has some issues is there is also YouTube subs, Twitch subs, and TikTok follows on here. Ka-chow pow wow. This is what we got. So I don't even have YouTube viewers on here. That's where Ka-chow pow wow is at right now. And it's not even on here because the average concurrent viewers on YouTube was basically 0, except for 2 or 3 days where it was 1, right? And that's okay because we just started multi-streaming and I've put very little, I don't want to say effort, but work into the YouTube side of streaming. But this chart is hopefully going to be the last time we see this chart. Maple, your chat's working. I see your chat. There's Dollar Bill with the test. Thank you. I see you both. So hopefully this is going to be the last month I show this chart because hopefully things like YouTube subs will skyrocket this next month, making this chart obsolete where this one part of it will outweigh the rest. So I think this is a bad format, but for now, while things are still slowly growing, I thought it was fine to display it this way. So we got 26 subs on YouTube. That's from, I believe, 7 shorts. I think I've done 7 shorts. And that's nothing, right? 26 subs on YouTube, it's nothing. But it is the start. And what we have here is TikTok follows 2. I was shadow banned right away. So all of my shorts, all of my TikToks are not getting shown. So you feel like later on displaying your monthly revenue every month is a bad idea? It might be. But I am interested in being as open and transparent with you guys for as long as possible. And ultimately, I don't want the way I'm earning my money to be primarily what it has been, which has been donations and subs from you guys. I want it to primarily be YouTube ad revenue and then Twitch ad revenue, with subs on Twitch supplementing from those of you that don't want ads, right? So ideally, those are the things that'll make up the bulk of it and not having viewers or chat be supplementing it, right? If that makes sense. So if we get to a point where we have to have a discussion about me no longer showing the numbers, that would be great news. But as of right now, I'm more than happy to be transparent and honest about the growth and the journey. I also just realized I forgot to start recording. That's fine. It's a bad habit. But yeah, so these are the performance totals. And there was no big spikes. Nothing crazy happened anywhere. Sort of just slowly starting to get content out on YouTube and start learning about what that process looks like. Let's go to the day-by-day breakdown. So I decided to add labels of what was streamed every time. I don't know how easy this is going to be for you guys to see, but I think there is some interesting information here. Now, you can see pretty clearly that Kerbal tends to be the highest one up. There's one little low dip there, but Kerbal and the Kerbal Shurm runs tend to be the highest. Then that's followed by Pogo Stuck, right? And we know this. It's no secret that my most consistent viewership, where we have the most people here hanging out, it's Kerbal and Pogo Stuck. That's what I started with the month prior. That's what's carried into this month. within this, there's some hidden things, right? Like, I took stabs in various places. Undertale, Slime Rancher, ARAM, Minecraft Buckets. Those are all a little lower. And again, these are not numbers that I put too much stock into, right? Would it be great if our average viewership was higher? Yes, it would let us do more interactive stuff. But in terms of how successful things have been, where things are going, I think it's fine to have numbers around here our second month in. You know? Our average for the month was 7.7. And I think that's totally fine. So even when there's outliers like this one, 16.75, we had someone rate us with almost 100 people. So like it doesn't mean as much as I think it looks like it should, right? Like, it's easy to come in here and see, oh wow, we're still under 10 average viewers, things aren't growing, things aren't improving, maybe Shurm's in a rut, maybe this isn't going anywhere. I don't really think that's the case. I think the primary driver is, and always has been, and will be, YouTube, right? That's a great point. You should take into account the average chatter, since viewer interaction is not as important than what... Since viewer interaction is just as, if not more important than average viewers. I agree. So I think that's the most important metric, is how interactive and how talkative chat is. I think that is by far the best indicator of enjoyment of a stream, how a stream has gone, and what the community that we're building here is looking like as a whole, right? These numbers are sort of just, I think they're whatever, to be honest. So I think this is also probably going to be the last time I show this slide. I think this slide is best at representing how much time I'm putting in. So one of our goals going into the month of May was to reduce my schedule, give me more time to edit, work on other aspects of the business, right? And we did that. I have significantly more days off here, even 1 2-day break. And then I took coming off a 3-day break right now, because it's June 2nd. That being said, that's still not a lot of time off, because a lot of these are long streams. We're still looking at, I think the average is still 7 or 8 hours. Geometry Dash would be good to grow. Yeah, so we'll talk about upcoming content, because I do want to discuss with everyone what's next. But a Geometry Dash is I'm eyeing it. It's on the list for sure. So I think I did a good job taking more time off, and it definitely showed. I was actually able to get shorts out. They still take me a lot of time. I've gotten a lot better at making them, but these off days, they do in fact become very important, right? So I think that's good, but I do think that reducing the hours on days I do stream is still important, because when I do like a crazy late night stream, not even considering like the escapist stream, right? But when I just go until like midnight or 1 a.m., it affects my sleep. I normally get hyped up, have a hard time winding down, takes me a few hours after stream to settle into bed. And I need to be able to wake up the next day and start editing, preparing content, making thumbnails, doing all of this stuff. So trying to be more concise with wrapping streams up, finding points to end a little earlier on, I think is going to be important going forward. So this is a breakdown of the content that we had this month. These were sort of like the projects. And this is broken into right here, left to right, how much chat enjoyed it. And this is me making assumptions. So if anyone disagrees or feels differently, feel free to shout. Right side is good. And then here, how much I enjoyed it. Low is bad, high is good. So things that are in this top right corner are projects that went better. Things that are in the bottom left, projects that did not go well. Let's start up top, because this is the same quadrant that we had last time. Kerbal and Pogo Stuck dominating. And I talked about this last time. My enjoyment of the streams is heavily influenced by how much I think you guys are enjoying it. I have a much better time when I feel like I'm not the only one having a great time. And that's definitely the case with Kerbal and Pogo Stuck. They're both games that I enjoy a lot. I've enjoyed making content for them. And obviously, as we saw on the previous slide, chat enjoys them the most. So it's no surprise that they're still here. But what's an issue is that there's nothing else here. We're eventually going to be moving away from these games. You did miss Slime Rancher both days, I know. But we're going to be moving away from these games, and we want to find other things that can fill those spots, right? Because while I'm primarily focused on generating content for YouTube, having great streams is essential in that, right? So I can't let that fall away. So I really enjoyed the Escapist stream. I think it went really well. I had a blast doing it. And I think it easily could have been further over into this category had I taken a little bit more time to prepare, think things through, and develop some more interactions with chat, and potentially even just spend more time locked in prison. I think that prison ended up being pretty luxurious. And if I wanted the stream to really be enjoyable, it should have not been that. That's a double-edged sword, right? It's really difficult to stream when I'm tired and hungry and miserable, right? So it's a difficult balance there. And I don't know that we landed on the correct balance, but overall, I had a great time during the stream. I think it was really fun. And I think I want to make more content similar to it in the future. Same sort of deal with the Minecraft stream. I think it's a good challenge. I enjoyed doing it, but there's very little ways for me to interact with chat and make it a fun stream for everyone involved. So I think finding ways to get chat interactivity up is essential, as we were saying with the average chatters. A Minecraft SMP would solve that. It would, but that has other issues, right? There's no YouTube content to be made there. So, as I've said before, it's absolutely something I want to do. It's just not the time yet. But it will be. Going down into this bottom left area, Peak and Slime Rancher. I enjoy them. I have fun doing it. I think with Slime Rancher, there's no real challenge. There's no real stakes. It is just a cozy stream. And I don't really think of myself as a cozy streamer, right? That's not really my niche. That's not my audience. That's not where people are coming in from, right? We have people coming from Pogo Stuck and Kerbal and these other games. Not necessarily here for the Slime Rancher content. I think wheel spins from chat recommendations has potential, but maybe only if I'm playing an hour of the recommendation, then spinning again, then doing an hour, and then creating like a tier list at the end. Something more along those lines. How is there no YouTube content to be made on a Minecraft SMP? Well, there's a number of reasons. It's not that there is no content to be made on a Minecraft SMP. It's that it is by far the most competitive Minecraft content you can choose to make, which puts you at a major disadvantage. It's not unique, it's not special, and there's people better than me doing it. That makes it very difficult to get in. And it's not that I, again, don't want to do it. I do want to do it. It's just not time yet. First, we need a video like this to pop off. Then that becomes more possible. Then it becomes much more possible. Peak. I think Peak's fun. I think it has the same problem where I think streaming with your friends makes it hard for chat to get involved. I think it makes it more of an exclusive experience between you and your friends that you're on the call with. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think the YouTube content can do well in short format. So I want to sort of sprinkle in more Peak content to keep shorts flowing. But overall, it's never going to be a series or something we do. The Arium challenge, fuck, that sucked. Poorly conceived, poorly executed. That's about it. That was not fun for me or anyone watching. I was miserable. There was no way for chat to interact with it. Everyone was miserable. So I think that there were things I could have done to make it better. I didn't do them. And I think it was just overall a failure, which is okay, right? We talked about this last time. It's okay to have things in this bottom left corner. We want things in this bottom left corner because that means we experimented, we tried, we tested, and that's okay. But we will not be doing that challenge again. If we do it again, it will have some serious variations or twists or something like that. Overall, I think as a month, it feels like a nothing month to me because it feels very similar to the month before. It feels like Kerbal and Pogo Stuck were still the main focus. And that's something I want to move away from going into the next month because I want other things to start filling up this slot too. We want to diversify, get as much in here as possible, and create more unique challenges in other areas. So let's go into the June preview because this is probably going to be another slow month. So this is what we got here. I'll move my camera as I need to. We can start by taking a look at the May goals. This is basically everything that was on this list last month. In red is what we succeeded on. Or sorry, in green is what we succeeded on. Red is what we did not succeed on. Orange, we sort of did. So we successfully started multi-streaming. That's great. We got our new start time down, 3 p.m. I was late a couple of times. It's going to happen. Sorry. We did increase editing time. We managed to produce a good number of shorts. And yeah, 3 shorts. We hit that goal. Where did we fail? I did not get a long form video out. I'm working on it. It's not coming along very quickly. It's not. It's hard, and shorts are taking up a majority of my time. If I'm trying to get 2 shorts out a week, that's still the bulk of my time. And I still think it's a priority compared to long form because I'm learning how to do long form better by the short form. So we did not get that out. Reduced schedule. I think I did still stream too long certain nights where I shouldn't have. I think overall, the Wednesdays and Saturdays off that I was taking were good and they were helpful. For the most part, I'm not very productive on Saturdays though. That's more like social time, hang out with people, maintain relationships, all of that stuff. Wednesday, I do try to get things done. But overall, I think I just need less hours, which sucks because I love playing video games and I love streaming them. But in order to get this full time, gotta be editing as much as possible, as much as humanly possible. I need to basically be editing. Then these 3 goals down here at the bottom, we didn't hit these, and I think that's fine. I think these were bad goals. I think they were largely meaningless, and don't really matter. ACCV is the average concurrent viewers. So our ACCV for May was 7.7 on Twitch. Yeah. Which was up from the 5.8 the month prior. I think these are bad goals, and I think it's fine to have like target numbers in mind, right? But they're never the priority, right? And you'll see with the goals going forward in this next month, they're not the priority. I think the priority is to learn as much as we can from the content we're putting out, right? It doesn't matter if it fails or if it succeeds or if our ACCV goes up by 50 or it doesn't go up or it goes down. Like, what matters is that we're putting out content that we're proud of and we're learning from. You need more short-term achievable goals. So I think that within the month, so it's for the month of June, 6 shorts in the month of June. So I put one out today, and I'll show you guys the stats on all of the YouTube shorts and everything. I think that like these are short-term achievable goals, right? I want to produce 2 long-form videos this month. That's the goal. I want my Pogo Stuck video and I want my Kerbal video. I want those to come out. I want to release 6 shorts this month. A little less than 2 a week. We'll talk about that. It's because I'm going to be moving at the end of the month, and I'm expecting not much to be getting done a week or 2 before and after that. Primarily before. But I think gathering data and improving is the most important thing. And this is a bad goal too. How do you measure that you gathered data and you improved? Well, you really don't. So it's pretty much subjective, and it's not a great goal. All right, it shouldn't be on this list. I threw it on there at the last minute. Like, when I say improve, I mean make content that I'm proud of, right? So the way to measure that is if I can sit here and look at a short, and regardless of whether or not it went well or went poorly, I can look at it and say, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's improving in my mind. The happier I get with that, the more I have improved. Gathering data, every single short is a data point. It's a learning experience. And I will show you guys that in just a second here. So those are the goals for this month. It is primarily YouTube heavy, but where things get more Twitch and YouTube stream oriented is here in the content. But before that, let's just talk about the changes really quick. So the schedule is going to be reduced this month. It just is. I am going to try to be ending streams 9 or 10 p.m. latest, unless something crazy is going on. So that would be a 6 or 7 hour stream most nights. 6 or 7 hour streams 5 days a week. That's still a lot of streaming. It's more than basically everyone recommends for a new streamer to be doing. So that's still on the heavy side for sure. A what now? Say that one more time. Like 7 hour streams, 6 hour streams most nights, 5 days a week. So that sound right? So that's the goal. It's still a lot, but that's how it has to be. Moving at the end of the month. I gotta be out of this bitch on the 28th. I'm pretty sure. So there's gonna be basically a week before that where I am in the process of moving and doing that stuff. I don't know how much I'll be able to stream. I will try to fit things in, and that's what we're gonna talk about in terms of the content plan for this month. But I expect this month to be very front heavy. I'll go hard this week, potentially the week after, and then I got to start tapering off and start getting things done in real life because I got to get out of here. I got to get a new setup going. Hopefully a better setup than what we have in here. Not that I think it's bad, but I think there's things to be improved on. So expect a front heavy month. So in terms of the content and the things to do, RimWorld streams and YouTube videos will be hype. I think so too. And I think it could be good content, but I do have priorities ahead of that I want to bang out. So things that are for sure going to happen, for sure, are the Kerbal Shurm run, wrapping it up, Pogo Stuck, Map 2, wrapping it up, and then the MLG challenge interspersed. Those are my 3 priorities this month. Hopefully, I get Pogo Stuck and Kerbal done within the next week and a half, 2 weeks. That's the goal. And with the Kerbal thing, it will be more ongoing, but I want like a dedicated 3 or 4 days coming up soon where I just do all of that. So if I go back, I think this will work. Nope. Like we can see here, things are really spread out and they're intertwined, and there's no like week by week focus, right? We're just doing a little bit of everything every week. I don't think that's ideal. So I want to be more segmented in the stuff we're putting out, in the content we're doing. How do you move unsuccessfully? Moving is really difficult and it really sucks. And a successful move would be one that is expeditious and easy. An unsuccessful move is one that is difficult and takes a while. So moving successfully is vital because the quicker and easier I can do it, the more I can focus on this. The longer and harder it is, the less I can focus on this. Is there a trend in weekends performing worse regardless of the content? Let's look. I don't think so. I think, generally speaking, Sunday is the best day. But that also might just be because of what I'm doing on most Sundays. Looks like I took a Sunday off. Did I do this wrong? It's really hard to say what the best day is. Because, again, to me, this isn't super relevant, right? I do think Sundays are the best. And I think Wednesdays tend to be pretty good too, but I also was taking Wednesdays off. So, like, I took 2 or 3 Wednesdays off. It just really depends. It's so hard to tell with this chart because of how varied the content is, you know? Like, if I did a week straight of Kerbal, then I could look back at it and say, wow, of these 7 days, these 2 were best for Kerbal. I can't really do that with this. So there's not as much data to be gained when we spread our content out like this. Like, people lose interest, right? People get busy, things change, people forget, you know? So it's just really hard to say with the way I think this is set up. But yeah, so I really want to front load with the Shurm run and Pogo Stuck. I got to beat map 2. I got to put some times up on the Shurm run. I want to get it onto speedrun.com. I'm hesitant. I haven't messaged the people on Discord. I don't use Discord very much. I'm not familiar with the space. I feel weird doing it. So that's the reason I haven't. But I will this week. That is my promise. And we will try to get it onto speedrun.com so we can get some official times going. I think that would be really cool still. But after the Shurm run and Pogo Stuck are done, I expect the MLG challenge to be continuing throughout the month based on how difficult it is. And that one will be more spread out, more like filler content designed for YouTube. But after Pogo Stuck and Shurm run are done, I think I'm probably going to go into RimWorld. And I'm hesitant on RimWorld for a number of reasons. But the reason I want to go into RimWorld is because I think the Dwarf Fortress challenge is really good. I think that's a great idea. I think it'll make a banger YouTube video, and I think it'll be really fun to watch. I think RimWorld sets the stage for that. I think it preps what needs to be prepped, because they're very similar games. RimWorld is like the modern version of Dwarf Fortress, and it's way simpler. It's a way easier game. So it's a good prep challenge to get everyone onto the same page and ready for Dwarf Fortress, which I think will be a banger. I think it'll be super fun, super difficult. There's lots of ways to interact with chat in both games. If not, get you guys directly involved through mods. So I think it'll be really good on both the Twitch side and the YouTube side. You're awesome at League. Why not stream that one? Because it is an oversaturated category. Too many people play it. Too many people are making content for it. Really hard to be unique, really hard to stand out. It is by far the most challenging place to do it. And it's also very hard to be entertaining while you do it. You have to really focus. So for the same reasons that I failed the Pogo Stuck bet are the same reasons I can't play League. Because say I'm a Diamond League of Legends player, I'm not a Diamond League of Legends player when I'm trying to talk to chat. I'm not. So, just like if I was doing Pogo Stuck off stream, I absolutely could have cleared it within 30 hours. League kind of Yeah, I mean, that's a bad take, and that's coming from someone who's never gotten past the tutorial. So, with all due respect, we're going to ignore that one. RimWorld is such a great game. I love RimWorld. I want to be playing it more. And I think it would be a great challenge. It would be great to stream, but it is also a more crowded category. So in terms of Twitch growth, it will be more of a struggle there. And in terms of YouTube videos, it'll be more challenging there as well. So I think that is what we're going to do, though. I think it'll be a good fit for what's going to be coming at the end of the month with me moving and the reduced time. I think it would be a good challenge for that time period of moving. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards. It's not set in stone yet. The only thing that's set in stone is Shurm Run, Pogo Stuck, and the Minecraft Bucket Challenge. After that, it's sort of up in the air. So like things like Geometry Dash, those are things we can talk about that I'm interested in. Watching competitive streams is not as fun as watching streams made for entertainment. Also brings a different crowd. I agree. Like if I'm just sitting there trying my ass off at League of Legends, it's not as entertaining. Whereas with Pogo Stuck, I can sit there and try my ass off while also have it be more entertaining. Just by the nature of the game. Whereas competitive multiplayer games, like, your audience has to understand them. It's the most complex game there is, you know? So it's not for a lot of people. Whereas something like Geometry Dash or Pogo Stuck, people can be like, oh, yep, that's what you're doing. I get it. Makes sense. I'm here and I'm caught up, you know? People can get right into it. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. I think with Geometry Dash, I'm definitely interested in it. I would need to come up with a fun challenge, and it would need to be unique, because Rue, the person who I stole this idea from, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, credit down here to And It's Rue, just finished their Geometry Dash challenge. So I gotta let that breathe a little bit before I just rip off another one of their ideas. But I am interested in Geometry Dash. For sure. It is absolutely in the niche where I want to be and the type of thing I want to stream. So it will happen. Probably not in June though. Really, June, it's going to be mostly moving. I mean, I want to get Pogo Stuck and Kerbal off this list and then make room for some other stuff, and then I got to literally move. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can get 2 long form videos out while I do all of that. Hopefully I can get 6 shorts out. And yeah, I mean, those are the goals. So you can play Geometry Dash with viewers too if you turn on Globed. I'll have to look into the possibilities with Geometry Dash, because I'm definitely curious. I just got to figure out exactly what it is to do there. So yeah, let me see if I can't show you guys some of the YouTube stats, because there is some interesting stuff that we've learned from these shorts. Now, what you'll see here, to me, it's primarily failures. And I understand that for a lot of people, these would not be. And that there's still some really good numbers here for, you know, first ever creator. But we'll go into it. So I don't know how easy this is for you guys to see, but a lot of times with shorts, people think the number that matters is views. That's not the case. So the view number is no longer the most important one. Yeah, so that's just blocked in like Russia. You can't listen to that one, you can't watch that one in Russia, but that's not bad. That's fine. People think views are what matters. They're not. It's engaged views. So YouTube changed their metrics. So this is the best one we have at 8,000 views. If we go into the details here, the real number in my mind is 5.2K. Now, that's pretty good for someone who's only been making shorts for a few weeks now. That's not bad. But in terms of success in shorts, you're looking to have this number be over 100,000. Everything below that, in my mind, is a failure for some reason or another. This one's very interesting because it's a long short. That's something I really struggle with. I have a hard time condensing the content down. This is 1 minute and 12 seconds. The average view duration on this was 51 seconds. That's not bad. If it was a 52-second short, it would be incredible. But it basically means that there was some time wasted at the end. The other important number here is this: how viewers engaged. 78.2% stayed to watch. This is the highest number I've had here. This means that within like the first 3 to 5 seconds, I believe, people stayed. Whereas 21.8% of people swiped right past it. It was a great short. Thank you. And I was talking about this one on stream, and I was like, damn, this one bombed. It flopped because it stopped at 1,000 views. Well, what I believe happened is a little debate occurred in the comments. I can't see it here, but people started talking in the comments, which gave this short a second wind. So when I was talking about it, it was right over here at 1,000 views. And then 2.5 days later, some people saw it, it got some traction, and it shot up. So the comments and the engagement, whether or not people are sharing it, liking it, and commenting, or remixing it, I guess, too. Those are the most important things, as well as keeping these numbers solid. So, yeah, I mean, comments go a long way because most people, they check the comments, and when people are looking at the comments, the short's just playing in the background. So it increases everything, basically. But authentic growth is the most important thing. Leaving like some starter comments can be really helpful though, right? It can be really helpful. So this one went really well. This is the best one we've had. Today, I dropped this one. And it's really easy for me to have that gut reaction of, oh, 1,000 views, we hit the limit, it's over now. But now I know, because of that other short, that there's a chance this one also gets some traction later on. I'll play the short for those of you that haven't seen it yet. Chip is coated in hot sauce. 5, do not do this. Don't do it. 4, there's no reason to do it. It is stupid for stupid's sake. 3, absolutely do not try this. A kid did die. 2, but I'm gonna do it. So right out the gate, it's really spicy. It's really bad in the throat. That's the first tier. I'm trying really hard to stay calm. It's not going away. It's not worth it. Nah, fuck you, Fried. Yeah, Fried got 2 shoutouts, 2 shorts in a row. So Chip is coated in hot sauce. Good on you, Fried. But this one is also stagnated now at 1,000, right? This one, it also has a pretty high swipe away rate, much worse than the other one I just showed you guys. The average view duration is also only 29 seconds on a 1-minute short. So this one is already performing significantly worse than the other one. I think that this is a solid video, but it doesn't even start, really, until the 25-second mark, right? The rest of that's build up. Chip is right here. Coated in hot sauce. 5, do not. That's the swipe away time. So 50% of people are swiping away before we even get here. So those first 3 seconds. So do not do this. Something that I did here. Chip is coated in hot sauce. 5, do not do. Didn't work. Whereas with the Minecraft one, it did. I thought they were pretty similar. Of course, the content is different. One's Minecraft, one is this. And Minecraft has a massive audience. So the music was too loud. Yeah, so I noticed that as well after I uploaded it. When I was making it, it didn't seem to be an issue. But when I was uploading it, after I started watching it on my phone, I was like, oh shit, too loud. So do this. Don't do it. In the future, and this is why these shorts are important, I'm going to err towards lower volume music. It is stupid for stupid's sake. I also think that just this whole first 25-second period Chip is coated in hot sauce. Is not great. 5, do not do this. Don't do it. It's just slow. 4, I think it's funny. I think the payoff of I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it is hilarious. But in a minute-long short, I just don't know if any of it plays. Like, if I had just started it right here and made it a 30-second short, it's really spicy. I think it could do better. But we know after the Minecraft short that just because it stalls out at 1,000 after a day doesn't mean it might not still spike up. So I think there's still potential there. But ideally, guys, in the shorts world, you know, you want it to hit 30K in that first hour. You really do. So there's still a lot to be learned and a lot to figure out in terms of making these shorts, primarily making them faster. But I think overall, things have gone really well. You know, nothing has been like a sub 1,000 or anything like that. So overall, I think it's been quite successful, and we're learning and we're getting better every time. And that's really what it's all about, right? So I think we'll have a similar experience with the long form content. I'm expecting long form to bomb at start. Toes, yeah, we had a solid May. I would say it was a solid month. A lot of the focus has been on these shorts, just trying to figure them out, and that was sort of the priority. I think there was some issues with content direction and selection, but aside from that, I think it was pretty solid. So I don't think anything went terribly wrong. I don't think anything went exceptionally well. I would say it was just a standard second month. But overall, you know, much better than most second months. So, Brad, you missed your second short shout out. So that is the Council of Shurm for today, for the month of May 2026. Thank you guys for being here. It gets hot. I'm taking this off now. Yeah, I'm really excited for what's to come in this next month. I think getting this long form and short form stuff down is going to be huge. So I'm excited to figure it out. I'm not ending stream, but I am pivoting. I think I'm going to go to Pogo Stuck. I think I'm going to get some reps in on Pogo Stuck here, guys. I think that's the best thing for me to do, because I do want to just wrap up Pogo Stuck. I really do. So yeah, but we can keep discussing and stuff. We can keep discussing and stuff, because I do think that there is more things to say that I'll sort of remember as I go. I think it's like really easy to look at this month and be like, I don't know, not disappointed, but like concerned almost. And I just think that's the wrong way to look at it. I think really, as long as I'm getting YouTube content out, we're succeeding, because it will only get better. I could make like some trends or something, but it is getting better pretty consistently. Yeah, we're getting right into map 2. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm struggling with the Pogo Stuck map 1 video a lot. That was like right at the start. I mean, that was literally the start of me streaming. And there were some serious issues with, whoops, that's not the right thing, the way I was recording. So getting all the footage together for it has taken up a majority of my time. I've only recently started cutting. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Let's just get some reps up at Dragon. I won't be doing a long stream today. Play like 3 hours of Pogo Stuck though. Maybe 4. I don't know. What up, Toast? I will say I was kind of bummed that the short today didn't go great, or at least hasn't yet. I mean, basically, it's at a point where it's like guaranteed not to pop off, right? This short is never going to be one that hits 100K or anything like that. What am I doing here? How do I do this part? But just because of what it took for me to eat the chip, I was fucking hoping this would be a good one. So that was kind of a bummer. No. I think we're just the only ones playing Pogo Stuck right now. Which is kind of weird. I actually don't think I've ever seen this. Hey, let's climb this shit, gang. "26 players online across all of Pogo Stuck, though." Like, that's a lot of map 1. Portable Gym, what is up? Continuing with Shurm runs this week. You ain't making it easy for me, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. It definitely killed my motivation a little bit, but I still have hopes of getting the first sub hour. The new Pogo Stuck top 1. Flying car parts, what is up? You saw the chip VOD? I wouldn't call it great stuff, but it was stuff. That sucked. I could totally do that skip. This is the new hardest map. Enjoyable for you. Yeah. Well, hey, that's what it's all for, right? As long as everyone else is enjoying it, I'm fine suffering. So wait, what am I looking at here, Toes? The new top 1? The new Pogo Stuck top 1? YC? How else can we get you to suffer? Well, hey, I will not be making a bet like that again. I was so confident, and I was so wrong. I was so wrong. But look, I'm... Top 1 equals the hardest custom map beaten. Okay, but it was possible. I still could beat this in like 35 hours, 33, right? And it still might be close. Look, here, let's get up there right now. Let's just do this real quick. I made it to the base of the snake. The base. Past the gravity. I think that on like the cube thingies, there's always a chance you can get lucky and do it. Okay, but I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I also, okay, I just started. I'm getting warm. I'm 3 minutes in. We got this. We gotta believe. Look, the second I get to bees and vines, it's my safe space. I know those places like the back of my hand. Okay, Toes, but I could have been one of them. I won't have people telling me there wasn't a chance, which is why I want to lock in this week and do it in like under 33 or something. That would make me very happy. Because like, if I'm relatively close, you guys know how much time I wasted yapping, talking to chat, trying to be entertaining. If I'm within like 35 hours, I don't think anyone can tell me it was impossible. You know? So that's my new goal, is make it so you guys can't say there was no chance. Your time was 44? Look, not to like bash your time or anything, but I think I can beat 44. I do. Look at this. We're cruising right now, guys. See, look, when I stop looking to my left. If I can beat your time in KSP. I think I can, Boardable. I think I can get sub an hour. I think it'll be really hard. I think it'll be really hard. Why'd you say GG? I think I can do 44 hours for sure, right, guys? There's no way I'm 14 more hours in. I'm just pausing while the ad plays. I think the KSP time, I haven't looked at it in a while, right? It's been almost 2 weeks since I last played. But when I was looking at your earlier runs, I was definitely thinking sub 2 was possible. And I think I can get sub 1. I mean, at the very least, I haven't watched it because I don't want spoilers. I want to figure it out on my own. But at the very least, I can copy whatever you do and do it quicker. At least try. There's no guarantee of that either, but I think it's possible. Yeah, I think the music thing on the YouTube video, I had no way of knowing it was going to be that loud on the short. Because it really didn't seem that loud in Premiere. Or when I watched it afterwards. But because the average view time is around 29 seconds, maybe the music is scaring a lot of people off. Because that's around when the music picks up. Why don't you think I can go the distance? If you think I can do sub 2 hours, or maybe even an hour and a half, what's stopping me from going the rest of the way? Like, if you think sub hour and a half is achievable, then surely I could do better than that. Portable Jim, I'm blaming you for that fall. I'm blaming you for that fall. Got me thinking. You have me thinking about Kerbal right now. We're in Pogo stuck mode. We can't think about Kerbal high scores at the moment. Bullshit. My peak is the base of the snake. There's like, you have to jump down off the cliff onto a platform. I have not even attempted that yet. I fell both times trying to talk to chat. You swipe away shorts that have loud music. It probably is the music that was too loud. Because I just don't know what I could have done. Like, why it didn't seem loud to me on Premiere, but it seemed loud when I was actually watching it. So in the future, I will err on the side of quiet, because I also don't enjoy shorts that are too loud. I mostly just like don't enjoy most shorts. Like, the things that go viral are not the things that I want to create, you know? What am I doing? Ah! This is where you were at 30 hours? Oh, you mean you were at the base of the snake at 30 hours? I think I can do it. I think I can. They let me watch a speedrun of it. I didn't watch the very end. And you can't see the blocks exploding. Really? It doesn't seem too crazy after that. All right, Friday, we'll see you in a bit. No. Toes, do I want to watch it, or is it spoilers? Well, will I ever play it? This is what I mean about talking to chat. It's falling in the beehole. No way. What do you mean, no way, in all caps? What do you mean? Do you know who you're talking to? I'll go play it right now and I'll beat it in under 30 hours. And if I don't, I'll do the one ship challenge. Huh? All right, I'll take a look. Let me get up to Dragon one time, and we'll take a look. Okay. What? You're stuck at the ant. Slimy, have you beaten map 1? Alright, I'll go up and I'll get killed by the axe, and I can hang out with you down at the ant. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, honestly. Look, you know me, I'm all for pushing the limits. You can't just skip map 1. This is completely unachievable without having already done map 1. You at least got to get like to the bees or flowers or the cliffs. Wow. Wow. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, I meant fried. I know it wasn't you. I knew it was fried. That's what I meant. I need to change my category to pogo stuck unless Maple did it. I need to do it. All right, there we go. No, you're good. It's not your responsibility. Yeah, but Portable, I have the dedication. I don't know if I'll be able to do your strategy in sub an hour, but I also haven't looked at your strategy. I don't know if it's optimal. I will be watching it though. I really want to figure out... So I released the schedule for this week, but I'm iffy on it. I don't know if I'm fully committed to the way the schedule's set up. I really want to get Pogo Stuck done. I want to get the Shurm run onto speedrun.com. Stop it! It's very optimal. Yeah, who else is running the Shurm run? I need to know before I embarrass myself in front of the Kerbal speedrun community and ask them to create a speedrun named after me. Who is actually going to run it? And if the answer is no one, then it's just, we'll go a different direction. And that's okay. But it will affect how I operate and whether or not I put time into trying to figure that out. Like, if none of us are interested, then it's not like I can expect anyone in their community to be interested too. Yeah. What the fuck? I think it could be worth not putting on speedrun.com because I think it's max 4 people. Just ask them if they would run it. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to say. It's not like there's many people running any of them. So 4 people running it is like a solid number for the Kerbal speedrun community. Like, that's not bad. Bonk. Flying, I'm talking to them about Kerbal right now. Oh my god, I can't. They're distracting me with my other endeavors, okay? I don't stand a chance while we're yapping about this shit. I think once you get a long form video of your Shurm run, then you might get more people. Just go in Discord, say the rules and concept, ask who'd run it. In an ideal world, you could have your PB, Jim's PB, my PB, and Mabel's PB. Yeah. Right. As long as we have like 3 people that are willing to submit early on, that's all we need. The long form will be second to Pogo Stuck map 1. Almost definitely. Because technically the Shurm run's not like, I don't have all the footage for it. I need to run it some more. I guess I can make a video just of the first one I did. Yo, can I guys tell you something crazy? My roommate said that the angry bee that flies by would be on her hear me out cake. No, it's not on mine. The caterpillar is, though. You guys are fucking distracting me. I swear to God, I'm good at this game. Like, and I'm so much better than anything I have to show for it because of you guys. It was a joke. It was a joke. It's jokes. You guys know I hate that caterpillar. I miss? I really miss? Okay. You guys are embarrassing me in front of flying car parts.
Shurm, you have lost it.
I have not lost it. I'm staying completely sane. See, that's a great use of TTS. I think that while I'm playing this game, I should literally just ignore chat and just like, if you guys want to send a TTS, then I don't have to look away mid-jump. No. Let me lock in. I hate this game. I'm so ready to move on. Oh my god. It's because I locked in, right? And then I was like, wow, I'm doing really well after saying that. That's awesome. And I started thinking about that. And then I fucked it up. You could take a little break. I just started. After taking 3 days off. 6 days off. I'm good. Seriously, I just gotta lock in. I have to stop thinking about chat. I have to stop thinking about the Council of Shurm. I have to stop thinking about moving, all the shit I gotta do. I just gotta see nothing but me, my frog hat, and my pogo stick. Maybe I'll just never beat it. Huh? Maybe I'll just never beat it. I have to give up on something at some point. Just kidding. I'm gonna beat it in like 34 hours. Maybe less.
How dare you not wave back to me?
Hey, you know I don't wave. That's rule 1. Shurm doesn't wave. Shurm's focused, and those buttons are hard to press. Bro, like, what is happening there? This is what was happening, on Chipper Champion Day, too. I was fucking up all of these jumps, which I, like, had never failed before. No way you beat 44 hours at this rate. It'll feel bittersweet. Yeah. It won't even feel good. That's how I felt on the first one. That's not true. It felt good. I'm definitely going to beat 44 hours. We save this, though. We don't. We make it worse. We make it way worse. Can you guys just let me lock in? Can you let me just lock in for a second? Oh my god. It's incredible. It really is. I'm turning on the AC. Look. I'm gonna beat this challenge. I'm gonna beat Pogo Stuck. Then I'm gonna beat my Minecraft bucket challenge. Then I'm gonna set the world record in Shurm runs. Is that flying car part's laughing at me right now? Oh my god. Alright. Flying. You've beaten this, right? You're a Pogo Stuck pro? I'll race you to the axe. Yeah, but we know you're gonna win, Toes. See, I looked at chat. Whatever, dude. You want to start the race at B's? Where do you want to start it? We didn't really discuss a start point. We'll just start it at B's. How about that? That sound good? Yeah, everyone who wants to race, meet at B's. We'll meet at B's. That's the start point. It's official. It wasn't when I said you want to race. That's it. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, sure. All right. Let's get this race going. I really do want to create a 100-person server on a custom map that no one's ever played before and host a race. I think that would be so fucking fun. That would be so sick to have a server on a map that nobody's seen before. I gotta talk to Super Coup. Gotta talk to him. I gotta stay paused. I can't waste my clock. Toes, you coming or what? I don't have the attention span. You need to reset to start. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not going back to 0. I got a job to do here. I got a job to do. Do you guys think that I have to go back to the dunce cap because I failed my chip challenge? No. No, I earned this fit. Doesn't go away just because of one failure. Okay, ready? On my go, because I'm the worst one here. On my go. Whenever I first land on top of a B. Go. Holy shit, I'm stressed. I am below the start line. Anything I want Maple to add to the MLG mod? No. I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. I haven't tested it. I haven't done it. The most recent version yet. Okay, so like this isn't my best showing, right? And that's fine. But I do want it to be known that I do have a 6 minutes 0 to axe time. I did do that once. And Somber Fire was here to see it. That's all I care about. You're there already? I guess that's what I could do if I was at my prime. No way. No, 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 Maple, don't do it. No, Maple, come on. You don't win shit. You don't win anything. You get the pride and joy of knowing you beat me at something that you already knew you could beat me at. You feel adequately rewarded? Look, when I make my custom map race, then you'll all see. Are you there too? Okay, you all won. Congrats. I'm fine. Gamester, what's up? Dashcam music theory. Are you familiar with cartoons? Oh my god, I'm talking to chat! Bro, I really have a problem. I really have a fucking problem. Oh my god. You guys have to talk amongst yourselves. Let me get up there first. Oh man. What is the dashcam music theory? I sort of figured you said that because you knew the mixtape was called Cartoons. Is that actually a theory? I have to get up to Dragon so you guys can all see how good I am at Dragon. Because no one believes in me right now. Fine. Bro. When did I start to suck? What is happening? Why? What happened to my fundamentals? Oh my god. I need map 2 out of my life, dude. Maybe it's like a trauma response from the chip. Like I have PTSD or something. But it's like the invisible kind? I don't know. I don't know.
Shurm, you made $97. Life is good.
I'm $2,203 away from making rent. Life is good though. Life is. Pogo stuck? Not so much. I'm locked. Pulling up live split. My current best time to axe is 6 minutes. You're meant to avoid the axe, by the way. Holy shit. Holy shit. How long is this video?
I can't fall very far in this game.
All right, so this is what? This is the new hardest map, people are saying? What happens if you hit a spike? Whoa. Oh, you just straight up die like Axe? Oh, so that's a double jump? Whoa, okay. So that's some like Celeste type shit right there. Yeah, this is absurd. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. What was the point of... Again.
Yes.
Hey, test files. GG, man. That's impressive as hell. That's crazy. That's crazy. I like... Yeah, I'm never doing that. I'm never even going to attempt doing it. But what I will do is get a 6-minute time back to the axe. I've done it before. I can do it again. Okay, I need you guys away from me, though. I'll go for sub 10 minutes here. Bonk on the first hill is mad. I'm resetting my time. I'm resetting my time. Yeah, we'll start that over. All right, hey, 6 minutes to axe, going for a sub 10. I did that skip my first 2 minutes on this map, by the way. Never gonna stop talking about it. I'm just extra distractible today, guys. I took 2 or 3 days off from streaming. We had the council meeting today, so I'm just extra distracted. How did I do it? Oh my god. Now I'm actually trying though. Okay? Deal. I saw that I forgot to start the timer, so that's why I went back. There we go. Now it should be working properly. We should be good. Doing it. I'm just gonna do it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Felt that one. Now walk back in. Bro, I was trying for so long to land that skip. The very first time I got on this map, I was like, I can do that. And then I failed to do it. For 30 hours. Finally got it. Oh. No way, I'm over again? Why am I struggling on this part? Man, I could have actually beaten my time. Oh shit, I have to go let my roommate in. All right, I'm back. So subtract 30 seconds. Hey, that's not bad. Come on, guys. Like 715 to the axe. Blow up car parts. I'm not going that way. Okay. Unlucky. I choked that. I choked that for sure. Bonk. Bro! Alright. 7:15, time to beat. Bro, my mental it just can't handle this shit anymore. It's gonna be so hard to do all this shit this month with the stress of moving. It did. But I can do this skip. Nope. Can't. Yeah, I got axed again. I don't know how I let that happen, but... That's not that bad. I can do that every time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the axe. I don't think it's that bad. What was that frame? What was that? Okay. So that's 2 sub 8-minute times to axe. Back to back. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. What's happening? I hate when I do that. Am I ever going to do peak with viewers? Yes. But I would have to figure out exactly how to do it. I would probably want to do a 2v2 race. And I have to beat it with my roommate first. Oh my god, I just want to get over there once. Can't believe I got up there earlier and then fucked it up. I'm losing steam. I don't think my mental's good enough today for this. Okay. Now for the hard part. I don't know what I'm trying here. I don't know why I'm trying it. Anyway, this is as high as I've been. This is my PB. $816, I guess. Is this possible to just skip that shit though? Under the duck. Okay. New PB. Feel like I should have had that. That doesn't seem like too difficult of a jump, at least to that underneath area. Now I feel like I can't stop though. Dash. KSP is not over. The Shurm runs continue this week. They continue. I look forward to it. I don't know what day I put it down on in the schedule. I don't know when it's going to be, but it will be one day this week. At least one day this week. I'll do multiple this week, but forget when I said it was. What did I say? Oh, I said tomorrow. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. We will be doing it tomorrow. And I'm gonna wrap up for the day. My heart's not in it. I'm getting tilted. I've already gotten axed 3 times, and I've gotten back twice in under 8 minutes. Just to fall back down. New PB, though. I don't think what's ahead looks too challenging. I think that the next time I do some dedicated pogo stuck time, we will crush it, probably. I think we'll probably crush it. But that is all from me today. Streaming again tomorrow, 3 p.m. PDT. I'll see you guys there. Shurm out. Have a good night, everyone.